So I just watched the Netflix comedy mystery series The Residents, created by Paul William Davies. Now this is kind of an old show, not super old, but it did come out earlier in the year. I have heard of it. It just didn't really interest me that much because from the look of it, I kind of thought it was more of a straight-laced detective show like Sherlock or one of those cop shows that you see on TV, and those aren't really my thing, so I didn't have much interest. Then one night there was like nothing to watch, nothing was on TV, nothing on Netflix was really calling out to me. So I looked at this and I thought, what the heck, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. And honestly, I'm glad I did because this was a really good show. Like, I'm really glad I checked this out. Most of the performances here are great. Like, there's so many performers here, I may as well just single out the ones that I thought did the best job. Uzo Aduba in the main role did a really good job. I really loved this character, and I liked that she kind of played it with some neurodivergent traits, in my opinion, but it didn't feel insulting. It felt very respectful. I would have loved to have seen more of this character if the show kept going. Giancarlo Esposito as the chief of staff did a really good job. Like, he was able to feel both human and like he was able to command authority. I thought this was kind of out of the box for him, but also not. Like, I thought it was good. I thought it was cool that he was cast here. Edwina Findley, I thought, did a good job. Julieth Restrepo and Mel Rodriguez, they have a bit of a connection as the show goes on, and I thought they had good chemistry and worked well together. Ken Marino, I thought, did a good job playing that sort of typical asshole you love to hate. Like, he was fun. Jason Lee, he cracked me up pretty much every time he was on screen. I did not know he was in this, and he was really fun whenever he was there. And Isaiah Whitlock Jr., sorry if I mispronounced any of those names, but he also does a good job. Not only is he a nice not only does he provide nice levity throughout the show, but also I thought it was a nice subversion of the usual like angry lieutenant or police captain that you usually see in shows like this. The only bad actor is a child actor in episode 4, and I won't say their name because I don't think child actors, like, they're not at fault. It's the people who cast them, and I don't want to drive hate towards them. Like, this person reminded me of JD McCreary in The Lion King. Like, they said their lines and they just thought they were so cool they didn't really have to try. Like, not there is a child actor in that episode, Jeremiah Felder. I thought he did a good job. It's not him I'm talking about. Jeremiah Felder was very similar to Uzo Aduba's performance. I thought he did good. And also there was this annoying senator character that kept popping up throughout the show, like kept interrupting like the court proceedings. They were annoying. She was annoying to me. Like, she felt like some Mr. Bertram type caricature. Like, if Mr. Bertram wanted to present a character like this, you could have that character be in the show and just have no differences. The only difference is was supposed to like this character, and I did not. I just thought they were annoying. I will say for a mystery, I did not predict who the killer was. I thought I played it smart by guessing someone you would kind of like not never suspect, but they were kind of off to the side. But I got it wrong, and it was a good twist. The reveal was overall satisfying. They did a good job in that regard. Each episode does a really good job of hooking you and making you want to know what's going to happen next. Like, there is a clever twist in episode 6 that does set this apart from like other murder mysteries of this caliber, where like they go into the house and like we're gonna solve the mystery in like one night or over a few days. There's a clever twist in that regard, and I won't say exactly what it is, but it definitely made me respect the show more, and I already respected it a lot. This is a show that, despite having this great mystery and drama, still manages to be consistently funny. Like, there's this one montage in episode 2. It had me laughing the hardest I'd laughed in a while. Like, that was great. Like, that's probably one of my favorite episodes just for that montage. The direction of this show is good. It keeps things engaging. Like, they know how to shoot it in a way and edit it in a way where you still feel very engaged with what's going on. The editing in this show also helped add to the vibe of everything, like with a lot of quick cuts. That definitely helped make it feel a bit off kilter, but like in a good way. In terms of technicals, only complaint there was some bad hair and makeup in this show. Like Ken Marino has a fake beard at one point that looks really bad. Like it never looks convincing, and he has it in some very dramatic scenes. So I was taken out of it a little bit whenever like cut to him. So that's kind of an issue. There are a lot of flashback. Like this is one of those shows that has a lot of flashbacks to like remind you of things that happened either in this very episode or in another episode. I will say it's okay because there's a lot of information presented to you in this show. Like it's a large cast, they all have these things going on. So the constant flashbacks actually made it easier to remember everything. And they're presented so fast, like it's hard to be mad at the flashbacks because they show them just quickly enough for you to remember what's important about that scene. And this is a compliment too. Some scenes in this show actually almost felt like Wes Anderson in terms of both direction and writing, and I feel like that was very good. I wouldn't say this show overall has like a Wes Anderson vibe to it, but some scenes in particular I was kind of reminded of Wes Anderson a bit, which is a compliment. I like Wes Anderson. I will say there is some exposition in the show that goes a bit too fast. Like in episode one, the characters take a tour of the White House, and they go so fast. I honestly felt a little lost when it was done. Like, wait, what was that room? Where did we just go? Where are we now? And in future episodes, I'd be like, wait, I feel like this was in the tour, but I don't remember where this actually is. But they're not telling me where it is. That was one of the few aspects of the show that was kind of confusing. And I will say, the last episode does feel a bit dragged out. Like, there is a lot of repeating information that you already know. Like, that last episode is the length of a movie. It's almost an hour and a half, and it did not need to be that long. You could have cut out some of the, like, repeating. Like, I know I said the repeating's okay earlier, but in this case, it happens a lot, and you didn't need all of it. You could have cut this down to, like, a little over an hour, and you probably wouldn't have lost anything. But still, those are just minor complaints. Last episode's still really good. The show as a whole is still really good. I really enjoyed it. And if you're a fan of the like murder mystery shows like The After Party and Only Murders in the Building, where they're trying to do something a bit different with the genre, I definitely recommend checking this out. And I'm going to give The Residence an A. And I just want to say, it is very sad we won't be getting a season 2 because it was recently confirmed Netflix canceled the show. I guess the budget for season 1 was really high, which makes sense. Very big cast and a lot of sets, but still. I would have liked to have seen more of this show, seen more of this character, and it's just sad that we're not going to get to see much of it, if at all. So those are my thoughts on The Residents. If you've seen the show, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see more reviews like this in the future. And on that note, I will see you next time. Have a great day.